This is Dave Brixis with Explosive Sports Performance. This week's video blog is on record breaking. All right, now I've seen in the NFL here this week, Drew Brees, I've got to give congratulations to a big shout out for breaking Johnny Unitas' record there, 48 straight games throwing a touchdown pass. Awesome. Definitely deserves congratulations. Drew Brees seems like a great individual. I don't know him personally, but just when you hear him speak, how complimentary he is for his teammates and all the people that are around him, I think that's fantastic. He overcame, if you heard my last video blog on adversity, he overcame adversity when San Diego cut him. Didn't think he was going to be good enough because he was getting shoulder surgery and all this kind of stuff. New Orleans stuck their neck out, picked him up, and you see the reward. New Orleans won a Super Bowl a couple years ago and all that kind of stuff. So big shout out goes to Drew Brees. But another guy that was overshadowed during that game, didn't get as much press, and maybe it's not an NFL record, but it is a team record, is Marques Colston. I've had the pleasure of working with Marques back when he was in high school, on and off throughout college, and then also getting ready for his NFL Combine. Marques set the all-time touchdown record for the New Orleans Saints, surpassing Joe Horn. He actually had 3 touchdowns in the game, which I think is a career high for him in a game, or at least tied a career high of 3 touchdowns. I think he had 9 catches for like 131 yards in that game. And he gets a big shout out from me. Not only myself, but also from the ESP Nation here, or big supporters of Marques. Not only because he's a great football player, not only because he came here, because he's a humble individual. Nice down-to-earth guy, always polite, always respectful. But he's a guy who gets overshadowed so often, and he does so many great things. You see him come up with a big catch. He has 2 people dragging all over him, and he still comes up with a big catch. They need 8 yards for a first down. He gets 9. Going across, knowing he's going to take a shot, he still gets it. That guy definitely deserves the Warrior Award in my book. He's overcome a lot of injuries, minor injuries here and there, some a little more major than the other ones, but he's always been able to rebound back, come back and have stellar game and year after year. And he gets overshadowed many, many times, maybe because he isn't an outspoken person like some of the other wide receivers and other players in the game. Very rare do you hear him talk or hoot and puff his chest out and tell you how great he is. He just goes out and does his job. I mean, he gets paid to score touchdowns. He gets paid to get receptions. He gets paid to get first downs. He does his job just like anybody else in this world who gets paid to do certain kind of things. Just imagine a lawyer out there winning a case. He's jumping up and down, celebrating all this kind of stuff, asking for all. Nah, Marques does his job, and he does it extremely well. He's a big target. Definitely, I know you gotta imagine Drew Brees probably likes throwing it his way because you can throw it up and he's going to go get it. But here's another thing: he's never been invited or never been introduced to the Pro Bowl. I mean, here he has great numbers year after year after year after year, and he gets shafted comes Pro Bowl time. And I don't know how much the fan polls weigh in on who gets put into the Pro Bowl, but I think the fans need to be out there, start recognizing this man. In 7 years, he has 52 touchdowns in the NFL. And thinking back 7 years when I started working with him, there was a lot of people out there who said he's not going to make it. I mean, he was 3rd to last pick in the NFL draft in the 7th round there, and you see him now. Almost won Rookie of the Year, only losing out to Vince Young. And year after year, he just continues to plug away and put great numbers in. Continues to do it. I'm very happy to see him sign a big contract in the all-season. He definitely deserved it. Definitely see he solidified himself there with the Saints organization. But he definitely needs to be looked at. But this is giving a shout-out back to Marques for being that humble guy, being that good guy out there, that there still are guys out there that don't have to go around hooting and hollering about themselves, and they still can be appreciated in the NFL. And also congratulations on that record. I know you beat somebody who I know you probably looked up to when you were playing as a good receiver, Joe Horn, and now Marques has the opportunity to beat that and now holds the record for the New Orleans Saints. He definitely is a guy every day and every night went in and put 100% effort in. Whenever I asked him to do something, he did it, didn't complain, just did it because he knew what his goal was. His goal was to play in the NFL, and that's what he worked himself towards. I don't know if it bothers him that he's not in the Pro Bowl, but from my vantage point, the guy definitely needs to be there. He's definitely stable in that New Orleans organization. You can count on the guy to come up with the big catch, like I said, and he just continues to do his job. So Marques, congratulations. Everybody out there, when it comes Pro Bowl time, get yourself set, go online, and vote for this man as a wide receiver from the NFC, because he definitely deserves to be there. I mean, he's got to get there at some point. And he should have been there as a rookie and continued years after that. But let's get him there this year. Marques is definitely a guy who unleashed his potential day in and day out. And that's what you need to do. You need to go out there and unleash your potential all the time.